I have an older brother who's 10 years older than me. This happened back when I was still in elementary school. At the time, my brother Takashi Sakaniwa was a university student, and he had a girlfriend he was so in love with, he was ready for a student marriage.
I'll make you happy. I swear. So will you marry me? But that love ended in a breakup. My brother spiraled, dropped out of college, and stopped working. We were close siblings, but even as a kid, I could tell what he was doing wasn't okay. Still, there was a part of him that remained kind. One day, he brought home a girl about my age, saying he picked her up near Tokyo Station. If you've got nowhere to go, come stay here. I'm barely around, but my mom and little bro are. You're close in age with a brother, might get along. A kid doesn't belong in a place like that.
I'm Yoshiki Sakaniwa. Nice to meet you.
I'm Akane Irikata. Hey, is it really okay for me to be here?
Yeah, just make sure you go back home at least to sleep, okay? Or I'll get arrested.
Okay, got it. But am I really not a bother?
Oh, you're not a bother at all. Oh, you must be hungry. Hang on, okay? Anything you can't eat?
I can eat anything. Thank you so much.
From that day on, Akane, 1 year younger than me, basically started living at our place. When we were in high school,
Mom, there's someone I want you to meet. Is that okay?
Takashi appeared in the suit he had tailored for college, and we hadn't seen him look like that in 5 years. This seems important. So well.
I want you guys to hear this too.
Huh? Guys includes me too?
Following Mom's suggestion, we moved to the Japanese-style room where Takashi introduced a woman with a toddler.
This is Remy and her daughter Kokoa. I'm planning to marry her.
The sudden announcement left the three of us wide-eyed.
Mom, I'm sorry. Thank you for not giving up on me when I was a mess. I'm going to get a steady job for my wife and daughter. I wanted you to hear my resolve today.
Wait a sec. Don't tell me that kid is yours?
Unfortunately, no. She's Remy's daughter from a previous relationship.
Right.
But I'm going to legally adopt Kokoa and raise her as my own.
His eyes, filled with strong will, looked like the brother I used to know.
Papa!
So, you're getting married, but how are you going to support them right now?
That's...
Takashi stammers at Mom's sudden question, but she sighs quietly as if expecting it, and continues.
It's fine. The three of you can live here. Your dad's away on assignment, so there's space. As long as you're looking for a job, you'll manage.
Mom, thank you.
Thank you so much. Congrats on getting married, Takashi. I kind of feel like I didn't need to be here, though.
I wanted you to be a witness too, Akane-chan.
Who are you?
Huh? Me? I'm Yoshiki. Do you remember that? Kokoa reaching out her little hand toward me was just too cute. 3 years passed, and I became a law student in college. True to his word, my brother used an old college friend's connection to land a sales job in fire safety equipment.
Kokoa, anything you want for your birthday?
A big stuffed animal.
As if trying to make up for lost time, he worked like mad and started earning real money. He became a great husband and father in every sense, but...
Big Bell, let's play.
While I was napping, Kokoa barged into my room. Since my brother's always busy working, Kokoa might actually be closest to me. Okay, after breakfast.
It's already lunchtime.
As Coco led me downstairs, Mom and Akane were chatting in the living room.
You sleep too much just because college is on break.
You still wake up early, Akane, even on break. You don't look the type.
You can't do unhealthy things with an unhealthy body, right?
What are you, a rock musician?
I was gonna take Koa out to play, but she said she wouldn't go unless you came too. So we waited.
Compared to when we first met, Akane is shockingly cheerful now. She ran away from home because her mom was neglecting her. Our mom reported it to the child services. Because of that, her dad found out and her parents divorced.
I'm so sorry, Akane. I shouldn't have interfered.
No, it's okay. Thanks to that, I get to live with my dad now. I'm happy.
She still spends a lot of time here, but it looks like she got out of a neglectful environment. By the way, Akane's mom apparently already had some mental issues, and after the divorce, her condition worsened and she was hospitalized. Still, how did she turn out like this? Starting in high school, Akane got really into Jirai K fashion. She had no more ties to the streets around Tokyo Station, but maybe she still felt a connection.
Hurry up and get ready. I'll give you this energy drink instead of lunch.
Can I please just have actual breakfast? She was actually my first crush, but now she's more like family. Thus, we came to the movie theater inside Ion Mall to watch a kids anime.
Big fist solve everything.
All mystery solved with brute force. Muscle Detective Holmes, the barbarian, huh? Isn't this kind of bad for kids?
Huh? Why? It's realistic. Criminals are powerless in the face of overwhelming violence.
That's a terrible kind of realism. Hey! After the movie, we came to the food court so Coco could eat some snacks and take a break. Then, as usual, Akane quietly spoke while sipping her energy drink.
By the way, how's Remy been lately?
Same as ever, she leaves Coco with Mom and is constantly out. Right after the wedding, Remy was doing housework quietly, but she started spending more and more time away. Now, she and my brother argue more often.
She went out again today before you woke up. Like it was totally normal.
Mom's tried to talk to her a few times, but since she was the reason my brother got back on his feet, we can't be too harsh.
That woman gives off the same neglect vibe as my mom. What did Takashi ever see in Remy?
According to him, when he started dating Remy and spending time with Cocoa, he felt like he had a family.
But now she's acting neglectful. What a joke.
Too bad, huh? They didn't wait for you to grow up, Akane.
No, I'm telling you, it's not like that. Takashi is like a god to me. But gods aren't romantic interests, okay?
Yeah, whatever you say.
It's true.
Even though you've got those secretly taken pics of him.
Those are holy relics. Sacred. I don't have them for any impure reasons.
Why can't I just be honest? As always, the self-loathing hits later. I glance over and see Akane growling like usual.
You used to be so sweet and kind to me, but lately you're just not cute anymore.
Thanks to a certain someone, I've toughened up.
What's that supposed to mean? You're the worst.
Big bro, big sis, no fighting, okay?
Coco suddenly looks up and says it softly, clearly worried. No, we're not fighting.
This is called banter, okay? It means we're good friends.
Really? Then, does that mean Papa and Mama are actually good friends too?
Her words leaves us speechless. She must hear their fights often. After a brief pause, Coco goes back to munching on her snack. Still, what does Remy even do out there?
Probably cheating or something.
No, come on. I want to believe that's not it. But seriously, who knows? A few days later, Remy hadn't come home for a while, so the four of us had dinner without her. Then she showed up at the table. She seemed drunk.
I'm home. Oh, I'm not eating dinner tonight.
That's all she said before trying to go straight to her room.
Hold up. Where the hell have you been this late?
What? You got a problem with that?
Of course I've got a problem. You leave Coco with us and just go out having fun. What the hell are you doing?
Well, excuse me for being bored when all you do is work.
What do you expect? I've got to support you two.
Didn't think you'd turn into some goody-goody. You used to be fun and easy to talk to.
It's time you took your role as a parent seriously.
So what if I'm a parent? I'm still me. If you've got that much to say, then let's just get divorced. That's what you want, right?
The word divorce hit us like a truck. Takashi, me, everyone froze.
Where the hell did that come from? What about Cocoa? She's family.
Family? Remy scoffs and laughs through her nose then.
Don't try to chain me and my daughter down just because you're infertile.
The moment she said that, the whole room froze. Yes, my brother was infertile. He found out in a premarital screening with his college girlfriend, and that's why they broke up. My brother always loved kids. Of course he thought he'd have a happy family someday. But that future was taken from him in an instant, and he broke down.
Was I really just chaining Remy and Coco down? Bro.
Think about the divorce, okay?
Remy said that casually before disappearing into her room. After Remy left, the dinner table was silent. Only the TV played in the background. I didn't know what to say to my brother and mom.
Hey, Big Bro. What's divorce?
The question caught me completely off guard.
It's okay, Cocoa. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it'll be alright. Now come on, everyone. Let's eat.
Even so, to Cocoa, Remy is her one and only mother. This isn't something we can decide lightly. The next morning, it was a holiday, but I woke up early and headed downstairs.
Yo, Yoshiki. Morning. You're up early today.
From his tired, pained expression, I could guess what was on his mind. Don't overthink it, bro. Remy probably just said too much in the heat of the moment.
No. She meant every word.
She brought up the time I proposed and swore I'd make her happy.
Now she says she'll divorce me and demand alimony. She even said she's taking Coco with her, even though she knows how close she is with us.
That's insane. Totally selfish.
Was marrying her a mistake?
No, that's not.
Don't worry. No matter what happens, I'm not quitting my job.
I'm not really worried or anything. My brother had fully recovered, or so I thought, but I could feel the foundation starting to shake.
You're eating too, right, Yoshiki?
Yeah, I'll eat later. You go ahead. Just then, the doorbell rang at the front entrance. Akane must be here. That's what I instinctively thought, and I gestured to Mom to hold back and stood up to go to the door.
Oh, you're up early today. Morning, Yoshiki.
Sure enough, Akane was standing outside. It was hard to tell because of her makeup, but she looked a little annoyed.
Something happened? You got that thinking too hard face on.
She said what I was just about to ask. Well, we've known each other almost 10 years. Guess we're just that attuned. No. I mean, it's just... Suddenly, we heard footsteps pounding down the stairs, and then... Cocoa suddenly ran into me crying.
Whoa! What happened?
Cocoa! What's wrong? Then Remy came down the stairs sluggishly.
She asked what divorce was, so I explained. Then she suddenly started freaking out. Kids, right? Divorce? Wait, what are you talking about? That's none of your business.
Remy snapped coldly. I whispered to Akane. She and my brother had a bit of a fight last night.
It wasn't a fight. I just said if I couldn't have my freedom, I'd get a divorce. Divorce is bad. I want to stay here. Doesn't matter what you want. It's up to your dad.
You act like this doesn't concern you. But if you'd just stop running around, this wouldn't even be a thing.
No way. If I had to stay put, I'd die of boredom. You don't even work. A mom with a kid getting divorced? Are you stupid? How do you expect to survive? What are you talking about? He adopted her. He has legal duty to support her. Even if we divorce, of course I'll get child support.
Hearing that, something clicked in my head. No. If you're getting divorced, you're leaving Cocoa here.
What are you saying? I'm her biological mother. Of course I'm taking her.
That's what I thought too. But like you just said, my brother adopted her.
So what if he adopted her?
That means my brother is legally her parent too. Even if it goes to court, you won't automatically get custody. Plus, we've got no stable income, and we've been dumping Cocoa on our mom while we go off playing around. You've got a weak case for custody. Yeah, I study law after all. I know at least this much.
What's going on here at the front door?
Mom and Big Bro. As I was talking with Remy, Mom and Takeshi showed up. Big Bro, I think custody of Cocoa will be fine.
I heard. Thanks for thinking this through. But if possible, I want Cocoa to grow up happy with a real mother in her life.
That may be your wish, Takashi, but just having a mother isn't enough.
Mom?
Remy, I've tried to be gentle till now, but I'm going to be clear. What you're doing is child neglect. And you call yourself a mother.
What the hell? Fine. If you want Cocoa so bad, take her. We're getting divorced, and I'll at least get alimony. Too bad. You're the one who will be paying.
Akane, who had been quietly observing, suddenly muttered.
I've got photos of you cheating.
Remy's face goes pale as Akane shows her phone.
And not just that. I followed you for a single day and caught you on dates with 3 different guys.
So that's why she seemed moody earlier.
No, that's fake. Those are doctored photos. Fake, huh? Well, doesn't matter. A proper investigation will prove the truth.
Akane, is that true?
Sorry, Takashi. I acted on my own.
No, it's fine. Deep down, I kinda suspected too. Remy was always wild and free. That's what first drew me to her. But after I met Coco and started taking care of her, I felt something. Family. I wanted to become a family with Remy and Cocoa. I thought if we became mom and dad, we'd settle down. I knew Remy was attracted to how messed up I used to be.
Exactly. You suddenly became all responsible and boring.
I thought once she accepted being a mom, she'd change. That's why I trusted her, even when I had doubts. Because I believed a child needs their mom. No, I still believe that. I can't have kids. I'm infertile. That's why I decided to make Coco my one and only daughter for life. For her, I'd do anything, even endure this. I always dreamed of having a happy home with kids. Even now, knowing she cheated, I'm not fully sure about divorce.
Takashi, I'm sorry. I'll stop cheating, so please, please forgive me.
Maybe sensing a crack in his resolve, Remy clung to him, even though she was the one who brought up divorce in the first place. Now that she realized she won't get anything and might have to pay alimony, she's clinging to him. Big bro, Remy's been betraying you this whole time.
Shut up! Stay out of our marriage! Takani? Kokoa was crying, saying she didn't want to go with Mom. She did say divorce is bad, but she never once said I can't live without Mom. What's that supposed to mean, you freak? Takani, you've been blessed with such a loving family. You wouldn't get it.
Akane looks conflicted, hesitates a moment, then clearly states,
Some parents, like my mom, are actually a negative in their kid's life.
A parent who's net negative just by existing.
Takashi looks up, startled as if he finally realized something.
Yeah, Akane's mom was awful, but still. When it comes to neglect, Remy's right up there. Kokoa only turned out okay because we were around.
We're here, so if you're worried she'll lack love, don't be.
Exactly. We'll give her all the love she could ever need. Papa?
Thanks, everyone.
Then Takashi turned to Remy, having made up his mind.
Remy, let's split up. I've hit my limit.
Wait, I'll change, just like you did.
I gave you so many chances, but instead of improving, things just got worse. The truth is, you were never cut out to be a stay-at-home mom. I'm sorry I tied you down for so long with my selfish hopes.
That's not true. I just said that stuff in the heat of the moment.
As for closure, I'll be filling for damages over their fear. But even so, you're still Coco's mother. So if she ever wants to see you, please be open to it. In fact, if you're on visitation rights, I promise I'll consider it seriously. Our paths are splitting now, but I swear I'll give Coco all the love I have.
Realizing she can't change his mind, Remy lets out a small sob and crumples to the floor. After that, my brother and Remy officially divorced, and just as I predicted, he got full custody of Cocoa. Actually, Remy didn't even fight for custody or ask for visitation rights. With no family to lean on, she had to get a part-time job to pay the damages from her fear.
Her cheating partner? Ha! Who knows? There were too many to count. I'll cooperate if you want to investigate.
And as for the guy or guys involved, turns out there were easily 10 or 20, counting one-night stands. We hired a detective to look into it, but since it was all in the past, how much we can trace is still unclear. Then came Coco's birthday. My brother took a day off to throw her a party from the afternoon.
Coco, here's your promised birthday present.
Yay! It's huge! I love you, Papa.
Do you ever feel lonely without Mom?
Takashi asked suddenly.
Nope, not at all. She was never really around anyway.
In the end, I wonder what Cocoa meant to Remy.
She wanted custody at first, so I don't think she didn't love her at all. She just always put herself first.
Then, we'll just have to love her enough for both of us. Akane nods. I stupidly try to nudge her with a joke. Want to volunteer to be a new mom?
I told you no. That's not what this is.
What's all the fuss about?
Takani? No, it's nothing.
Nothing, huh? Go on. Confess already. Big bro's single now.
Wait a sec. Yoshiki. Still confused? Akane likes you, man.
No! Takani, why would you say that?
Come on, if I don't say something, you two will never move. Akane's been asking me for advice since like 5 years ago. My brain froze for a second, then rebooted. When I looked at her, Akane's face was beet red with embarrassment. What? But I had secret photos of her brother.
Like I said, he's just a hero to me. He saved me. If it's photos you want, I've got plenty of yours, Yoshiki. You were the one who always stayed by my side. Aw, this confession is the worst.
Sorry, I'm actually really happy right now. Because my first love was... Family isn't defined by blood, but by love. And so, we're already a family. What was my first failure? Was it doing a flip on the bars? Jumping over a box in PE? Doing a trick with a jump rope? There are plenty of things that I never succeeded in and gave up on. That was my life. No matter what I did, there was always someone who did it better. I never felt bad about it. This is the life of someone who isn't going to save the princess and become the hero in the dramatic turn of events. This is the life of an insignificant man they'd find anywhere.
What? You didn't get any? 0 job offers?
There's no way it's 0. You had to have gotten at least 1.
I'll get a job in a big company? I guess that was a pipe dream for me. My parents weren't rich, but they let me go to college. I wanted to repay them. I tried to get a job at a big company to do that, but that dream was crushed. My name is Kosuke Sakamoto. Just now, I shocked my girlfriend and best friend with the news.
What are you gonna do? Most companies are done hiring, right?
I met my girlfriend Ai in college. We've been dating for 3 years now. She looked concerned. Yeah, my dad introduced me to a factory near my house. They're going to hire me as a worker there. When one door closes, another one opens, I guess.
No, what? A factory worker?
My friend from high school, Koji, couldn't hide his concern either.
Why did you even go to college?
What do you mean, why? I wanted to study for my future.
You're right. I've tutored you a bunch since high school because you told me you wanted to go to college.
Koji, how to read this Japanese word?
It's go, man. It means arrogance. It means you look down on others and forget to show gratitude.
Looking back, I think that's what brought us closer together. We were always together.
I thought you were hardworking. I believed that you could get a job somewhere good. But a factory worker? I helped you out so much and you're not sorry or embarrassed? You're going to be as useless as my dad. I can't take it.
They despise their father for working in a factory. They've told me how they suffered growing up. You're right that I talked big about working for a big company. But you shouldn't talk badly about factory workers. They could laugh at me for being pitiful, but it was wrong to talk bad about factory work. I know you helped me out a lot. I'm grateful. But I can do well as a factory worker.
Stop it! I'm embarrassed. I can't be the girlfriend of some lowlife.
What are you saying?
You went to college. I'm sure parents think that too. What a shame. I was wrong about you. We're not friends anymore.
My best friend and my girlfriend betrayed me. That's how my long college days came to an end. People say results are everything. But if that's true, does that mean I lived my life so far incorrectly? I don't want to think like that. If this is a dream, please let me wake up. As I thought this, I felt a comforting weight on me.
Dad, wake up! Wake up! You're week. Morning, Dad.
Yukino, good morning. When I opened my eyes, I was greeted with a smile as bright as the sun. It was Yukino, my only daughter at 33. She was 6 years old and just started elementary school this past spring. She was laughing cheerfully on top of me. Huh? Yukino, what about school? Oh wait, it's the weekend.
Yeah. You don't know what day it is again?
My daughter puffed up her cheeks. She was so cute. I had to hug her. You're right. Forgive your dad for being dumb.
Dad! I can't breathe. Ugh, I thought I heard voices. Yukino! Dad is tired from working late. You can't wake him up.
My wife, Haruno, came running in. She also lit up my life like the sun. It's okay. I was just having a terrible dream that I wanted to wake up from. Yukino was just helping Dad out.
Yeah.
Haruno saw us smiling at each other and smiled.
Hey, let Mom in too. Whoa!
Haruno came over and the three of us fell onto the blankets. We all laughed. I'm happy. In these mundane moments, I felt the effects of the way I was raised by my parents, who weren't exactly rich. It's been 10 years since I started working at the factory. I felt happiness in my ordinary life. Go work today. I was switching off between day and night shifts. Today was a day shift. I finished at 5:30 p.m. and got ready to go home. Good work, Mr. Sakamoto. This was Horikawa. He started working straight out of high school. It's been 5 years since he came here. I heard he was in a band for a little bit after graduating high school. He started working at this factory when he wanted to marry his girlfriend. Now, he was a hardworking newlywed. We're both covered in dirt again. Take care on your way home. Whoa, you're right. I'm going to my daughter's after-school club to pick her up. Oh, well. My brother-in-law said he was in the same boat. My wife and I both worked, so we've been sending our daughter to the after-school club at her school. We had to pick her up at 6 p.m., so I always rushed to pick her up without stopping by our house. There was that unexpected cleaning job, so my uniform is dirtier than usual. I should have packed a change of clothes. But I can't be late. I won't go inside, so it should be fine. On my day shift days, I will pick her up. Haruno did everything when I have night shifts. This was how we split the responsibility as a dual-income couple. Hello, I'm here to pick up Yukino Sakamoto.
Hello. Yukino finished her homework and had fun today.
The after-school volunteers were mostly former teachers and former nursery school teachers, so we felt safe keeping her here.
Dad, hello.
Yukino, hi. Sorry I'm late.
It's okay. You worked hard today, too.
Oh, you're so good, Yukino. I think your dad's not tired at all anymore.
I felt kind of embarrassed, but it was true.
Teacher, bye-bye.
Hey, Yuta, don't throw the blocks like that.
It must be hard for the volunteers. It was a great responsibility to have these children's lives in their hands. It made sense that you needed to be qualified to do it.
Yuta throws toys and he gets in trouble. We were in different classes in kindergarten, but we're in the same class now.
I see. Be nice to him.
Of course.
Yukino just started first grade. Her first friends, her first classes, everything was a first for her. I'm sure it wore her out too. But she always smiled. She was working so hard with her tiny body. I'm exhausted. But I better take a bath quietly so I don't wake them up. And I'll stay up until Yukino leaves in the morning. One day at 4 a.m., I was returning home from a night shift.
Welcome back.
Haruno, what's wrong?
If there's dirt, I want to be buried. I was waiting for you.
You mean if there's a hole you want to crawl into it? It was still dark outside. My wife was buried in the flower bed outside of our house. This strange behavior has shocked me since before we were married. Huh? Yukino's acting weird?
Yeah. Recently, after you leave for work at 7 p.m., she gets really tired. I think something happened at school, but she won't tell me.
I see. After I go to work, maybe it has something to do with me. She just became a first grader. It must be difficult to sort out her thoughts. It probably wasn't easy for her to say exactly what she wanted to say either. It's okay. I'll just let her know that I'm always on her side. Even if it's hard, I'll keep an eye out until she can tell us.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, honey.
Haruno was always bright like the sun. I wanted to support her in times like this. A few days passed. I still haven't been able to ask why Yukino was feeling down. Luckily, I had day shift this week. I could spend time with Yukino in the evening. I can't just be in my head. I had to ask her. Hello, I'm here for Yukino Sakamoto.
Oh, he's here. It's Yukino's dad.
Huh? You're... Hello? It was Yuta, right? A little boy with blocks in his hand saw me and came out.
Hey, Yuta, stop it.
Yukino was trying to stop him. Were they fighting?
Whoa! Yukino's dad is dirty.
Huh? I froze. I saw Yukino's strained expression and knew she was hurt.
Hey, Yuta, don't say that.
Because when her mom comes, she's normal. But Yukino's dad is always dirty. He's always in dirty clothes. He's weird.
Yukino had tears in her eyes. She glared at Yuta and tried to find the words to say to him. Oh, I came straight from work. It's not cool, huh? I'm sorry, Yuta.
Don't say sorry, Dad.
Yukino. Oh, I get it. Yukino was down because of this. I bet Yukino heard from a bunch of her classmates. The volunteer lady bowed her head and apologized many times. All I could do was smile to hide my shock.
So that happened.
The next day, at the end of the day, Horikawa saw me changing into my regular clothes. Yeah, I'm sorry to my daughter. In kindergarten, I'd pick her up in my work clothes, so I didn't think about it.
My brother-in-law works at the factory, so it's the same. He said a lot of people pick up their kids in their work clothes.
That's what I thought too. I guess it's hard to do that at this age. So I'm going to change at work before I go today.
Also, your daughter doesn't get hurt. Man, you're so cool, Mr. Sakamoto.
I'm sure you're going to be an even better dad, Horikawa. His wife was 6 months pregnant. He was starting to feel more and more like a dad. I'm not a father you could be proud of. The truth was that my daughter was hurt because of me. It hurt more than the old scars of my past. I'm done changing, so I'm off. I have to go pick her up. Was I naive to think that changing my clothes would solve things?
You're so dumb.
Yukino, why are you angry? I won't know unless you tell me. Yukino saw that I had changed and screamed with tears in her eyes. Yuta didn't say anything today, right? Isn't that good?
It's not. It's not good at all. I hate you.
I'm sorry, Haruno. I made Yukino even angrier. That night, after Yukino went to bed, I hung my head in front of Haruno.
Yeah, I heard when we took a bath earlier, she was pouting that you didn't get it.
Did I do something wrong? I just didn't want Yukino to be embarrassed anymore. As the head of the house, I couldn't protect my family like this. I resented how powerless I was.
Kosuke?
How long has it been since Haruna called me by my name? After we got married, she started calling me honey. After our daughter was born, she'd call me dad. I raised my head.
Do you think your job is embarrassing, Kosuke?
Huh?
I just thought. I don't know, but do you?
I couldn't answer immediately. I didn't know how I felt. Haruna saw that and laughed a little in exasperation. She handed me a piece of paper.
I'm sorry. That was a mean question. Do you want to go to the classroom observations with me next Monday?
Next Monday, normally, I'd be sleeping throughout the day for my night shift. But there was something more important than sleeping right now. Yeah, if Yukino says it's okay, I'll go.
Ugh, of course she wants you to go. Why are you so dejected? Dad?
Whoa! Wait, Haruno! Haruno hugged me and tongues on my hair. Her warmth made my eyes hot.
It's okay. She's doing her best. We just have to watch over her. Sometimes I want to say something, but we can't just do that.
Parents have to grow with their children. For the first time in a while, Haruno and I drank and talked through the night. Every 2 months, Yukino's school held classroom observations. In April, Haruno went. This June, I went with her. I haven't been to the school since our first day ceremony. Wait, are you Katsuki?
Hello, what a surprise. It really is you. I had my relatives come to the first day ceremony, so I had no idea.
You guys are... 5 minutes before class, I went into the classroom and 2 fancily clad people called my name. They were my former friend and former girlfriend. The 2 that cut me off after I became a factory worker.
Whoa, so that's what that was? The factory working parent was you? I heard from my son that his classmate has a dirty factory worker dad. A father that's being made fun of by kids. What a loser. I feel bad for your kid. Ugh, I'm glad. I was right to break up with you then.
I'm sorry, but my wife and kid are here. Don't talk like that. At the very least, it's not a conversation for here. The other parents could hear, and they were looking over.
Can you not make fun of my husband, please? It's none of your business, is it?
I'm sorry if you feel bad. You're a victim that got confused and married him.
Did you know? Today, the children are going to present about people they look up to.
I don't think you'll come up, but I'm looking forward to it. The 2 of them sneered. I couldn't believe they'd gotten married. On top of that, there were Yuta's parents. I didn't even hear from my college friends that they'd gotten married. The classroom bell rang right on time and forced our conversation to end.
Everyone's families are here to see this class. Let's raise our hands and show them how hard we worked on our presentations.
When class started, I looked at Yukino sitting properly and paying attention. The kids seemed a little nervous. But as class went on, their tiny hands would rise up to indicate that they were next.
Okay, Yukino, let's do our best.
Okay.
So that's Kosuke's daughter. I can't wait to see what she says.
That man is going to be so disappointed and sad.
I heard them whispering and giggling, but I didn't care. Yukino stood up. I felt her growth in that moment and watched her.
The person I look up to is my dad.
What?
My dad works at a factory. He always comes home with dirt on him. I don't know what he does, but my grandpa and grandma. Oh, and my mom told me it's a very important job.
She messed up some words and got stuck, but she tried her best. Her classmates quietly watched her, but Yuta had his head down. Yukino, welcome. Is your dad working?
No, he worked at night.
So he's sleeping now. I think his work is hard.
One random Saturday, Haruno had work, so my dad and mom watched Yukino.
Yukino knows her dad well. Your grandpa did the same work.
Really?
Factory workers move their bodies a lot. It's important work.
Important work? But he gets dirty and tired. You still have to do it?
Yeah, but your dad's work helps others. The things people use every day, someone worked hard to make them.
Okay, so it's very important work.
Yukino is so smart. Okay, let's play a lot today.
He plays with me even though he's tired, and he's really nice. Oh, and
My vision got blurry. I knew people were watching, but I forgot to hold back my tears. I held my breath so I wouldn't miss any of her words.
my dad works really hard and gets dirty for his family. I think he's really cool.
Finished! Yukino finished off strong. Her classmates clapped. Oh, so that's why Yukino was so angry when he saw that I'd changed my clothes. She wasn't hurt because she was embarrassed of her dad. She was hurt because her cool dad was being made fun of.
Did you force your kid to say that? How awful.
Ai's words cut through the happy mood. Yuta turned around with his eyes wide.
Ai, don't. Yuda's teacher's looking.
I looked dissatisfied that Koji had stopped her. The teacher gave them a warning and continued with a concerned look.
Okay, Yuta, you're next. Can you go?
The person I look up to is my grandma.
Huh?
Yuta had not chosen his mom or his dad. He had chosen his grandma.
What the hell is this dumb lesson?
The two of them shook with anger. Even though Yuta was presenting, they left the classroom.
Yuta.
Yukino looked at Yuta with worry. Yukino, you little...
Whoa, Dad, I can't breathe.
The three of us left the school. My feelings spilled out, and I hugged Yukino. This day, Haruno took the day off, so we are all going home together. Thank you, Yukino. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I'm happy you and Mom came.
Haruno, you invited me because you know, right? Thank you.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Right? Haruno and Yukino looked at each other and laughed. I think Haruno got information about today's observations through her other mom friends. I was going to protect my family no matter how hard it go. I vowed this to myself.
Yuta, what was that presentation?
Koji and I were yelling at Yuta's in front of the after-school building. Yuta looked down. He looked like he might cry.
I told you, didn't I? You have to say you look up to Dad. Say that I'm a successful manager at a big company. We practiced so much yesterday. Why did you say something else?
I'm sorry. I messed up.
You messed up? Making a mistake like that? Are you an idiot?
Koji raised his hand. I felt like Yuta was in danger. I ran out. Koji, stop it! Bam! I felt the impact my own body and knew the fist had landed on me instead of Yuta. We were standing on gravel, so I couldn't stay up. I held Yuta and fell to the ground. Are you okay, Yuta? Yukino's dad? Why? I'm sorry. I work out, but I couldn't stay up. This old man needs to work harder. The rain from last night had created a mud puddle. I sat in it and held Yuta. I smiled at him to make him feel better. What are you doing? What are you thinking? Hitting your own son, Koji? This man used to be my best friend. Now, we're glaring at each other like mortal enemies.
What are you getting all worked up about? You're getting all dirty for a little kid? You're an idiot.
Thank you for your concern, but I'm used to getting dirty. I don't care about that, Koji. Do you care about how Yuta feels?
I'm just teaching him not to be a factory worker like you, so he can be successful and smart. We have to worry about his grades too. I think his marks went down a little today, but we can get back from this. I'm saying what people think of you is the most important thing. Try being a factory worker. You walk around in dirty uniforms and are just an embarrassment. Wouldn't you feel bad for Yuta? That's why I'm teaching him. I'm a good dad, right?
I could tell that Yuta was nervous in my arms. I assumed that Koji was always hard on Yuta.
Yuta, are you okay?
The volunteer lady from the after-school club ran over with a pale face. The gravel was making it hard, but she was running over. Grandma! My eyes widened.
Huh?
Grandma? Are you Yuta's grandma?
Actually, I'm Yuta's biological father's mother.
Biological father? She said that Yuta's biological father passed away in an accident 2 years ago. After that, I reconnected with Koji and remarried a year ago. Koji was Yuta's stepfather.
Mr. Sakamoto, I'm really sorry. Yuta has a kind heart. My son was also a factory worker. I think he saw himself and his dad in your family.
Why are you here? I didn't know you were working here.
I started this year. Also, a different husband would always come pick him up right before the end of the day, so I never saw you. I was surprised to learn that you have an aversion to men who work in factories. Why you married my son, I think I know the answer now.
I think she felt that it would be cruel to say it in front of Yuta. She glared knowingly at I and looked over at Yuta warmly.
Yuta, Grammy will always be by your side. So come to me whenever it gets hard. Your dad went up into the sky, but Grammy will always be your grandma.
Grammy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, mister. I was jealous. When I saw Yukino's dad, I remembered Daddy.
Yuta, it's okay. You're so good for apologizing.
Yuta apologized over and over. I patted his head. Koji, if you're trying to turn Yuta into something, stop it. Children are pure and malleable. They change depending on their environment and the adults around them. You're selfish if you think they have to be successful. Pushing that onto Yuta, that's just your ego. That's go man.
To think you'd be using that word against me.
In high school, Koji had taught me the Japanese word go man. I'll never forget what it means. Later down the line, I and Koji.
Hey! I never knew that your ex-husband was a factory worker. You say he was an investor.
I meant he was an investment. What's wrong with that? He had value even though he was a factory worker.
I's ex was a factory worker, but his dad was an investor. That's why she married him.
You're an evil woman. You probably reached out to me because I'm successful and make a lot of money.
Of course I did. You worked hard to be like that, so isn't that what you wanted?
Stop it, you two. Why don't you think about Yuta?
Yuta's grandfather, the investor, heard about this and was furious. His grandfather was connected Koji's boss, so the issue spread in unexpected ways.
Why? Why does my reputation have to suffer because of some factory worker?
Koji's reputation suffered, his successful image was destroyed. I heard his bonuses were decreased too. Rumors about I were spread to her mom friends and workplace too. She had to switch jobs.
Dad, let's go together.
Oh, okay. I'm leaving. Time passed. 10 years later, I was 43. Yukino was in the first year of high school.
Have a good day, you two. Haru, let's play when I'm back. See you.
My wife held the hand of our son, Haruyuki. This was our family now. Your high school daughter still walks with you. You're a lucky guy. Horikawa saw my daughter and I going our separate ways in front of my workplace. I smiled sheepishly. Haha, we're so close. It's hard to believe she's going through puberty. I've been preparing for my daughter to hate her father for a little bit, but that day wasn't here yet. If I could have it my way, I wanted to be like this forever. I felt shy about it, but that's how I felt. Mr. Sakamoto! Oh, Yuta! Welcome back! Yuta stood there with a refreshing smile. He grew into a handsome boy. 10 years ago, I and Koji had divorced. We had reported the abuse to the authorities, and that was the nail in the coffin. As the mother, I got custody, but his grandparents on Koji's side looked over him. Yuta was never lonely. His grandparents raised him with lots of love and kindness. Yukino, stop hiding and come out. Are you embarrassed?
Because I feel self-conscious being seen together.
Huh? Wait. Huh? Yukino? Are you and Yuta?
What? I hate you.
Oof. Mr. Sakamoto! There are plenty of things that I never succeeded in and gave up on. That was my life. No matter what I did, there was always someone who did it better. I never felt bad about it. This is the life of someone who isn't going to save the princess and become the hero in a dramatic turn of events. This is the life of an insignificant man that you'd find anywhere. But... wait, hold up. My life isn't so bad. My life was ordinary. But it was a unique one that couldn't be replicated.
Please go on a marriage meeting with me.
Huh? I'm Shintaro Oshino, and I totally froze when hit with that sudden request. I'm 29, running a soba shop I inherited from my father, who retired due to back problems. The one who made that request was Hina Narusawa, daughter of President Narusawa of Narusawa Trading. Narusawa Trading is a major player in food distribution, the kind of giant that usually wouldn't even glance at a tiny place like ours. But thanks to my father's long-standing personal relationship with President Narusawa, we've been able to secure rare soba flour.
Sorry for the sudden request, but do you think you could at least consider it positively?
While Hina ate her soba with clear delight, President Narusawa quietly pleaded with me on the side. It's hard to say no considering our business ties, his relationship with my father, and our supply of precious soba flour.
Of course, this won't affect the business deal in any way. You can decide whatever you want after the meeting. It's all up to you.
After being told all that, how could I refuse? And so, I found myself on a marriage meeting with the daughter of a business partner.
Nice to meet you again. I'm Hina Narusawa. Thank you for making time today.
Likewise, thank you for coming. On the day of the meeting, Hina, whom I had just seen at the shop recently, greeted me with a bright beaming smile. She had the same approachable aura as her father. Maybe I shouldn't have agreed to this so half-heartedly. Actually, I've been thinking I should politely decline this offer. I'm sorry to say so early, but someone like me shouldn't take up your valuable time, Hina. So, I think it would be best if we... Before I could finish the thought, Hina interrupted me.
Please go on just one date with me.
How did we get here? Turns out the gentle-looking Hina had a surprisingly bold side, and I ended up agreeing to go on a date with her. Huh? What the heck is this? The day after the meeting, I found a strange letter in the mailbox after closing the shop. It's not too late. Walk away from that woman. A warning letter? Given the timing, that woman could only refer to Hina. But why? What does walk away even mean? It's probably just a prank, but the fact that they seem to know about my recent situation is unsettling. Welcome. Oh, hello, Hina. There was a bit of a gap between our meeting and the first date. But since then, Hina had started coming to the shop every 3 days.
One usual, 100% soba, please.
Thank you. I hope I'm not making you feel obligated or anything.
No way! I'm the one who wants to come see you, Shintaro. Besides, soba tastes so much better when I'm chatting with you while eating.
Really? Thank you. She's such a genuine person. So genuine, I can't just brush it off.
Looking forward to this ice cream, right, Shintaro?
Hina had suggested adding simple desserts to the menu, even if basic ones. So we were checking out a few shops for research. This was our 3rd date, by the way. Are you really okay with a date that's just ice cream tasting? This place has quite the line. To increase customer spend, Hina's first suggestion was ice cream. No expiration dates, so no food waste.
Of course! I love ice cream, and anything's fun when I'm with you, Shintaro. Lines don't scare me. After all, this is all for you.
Every time I meet her, Hina brings me a new perspective I never had. For your sake, huh? I never thought of pushing myself harder for someone else before. You're amazing, Hina. I think I've been too focused on myself all this time.
That's not true. Keeping your dad's soba recipes alive. That's already something incredible you're doing for someone else.
Have you always thought that way, Hina?
I'm not sure. But whether it's friends, lovers, or family, just having someone by your side is a wonderful thing. Like, don't you think who you eat with affects how good the food tastes more than what you're actually eating?
I don't really get that. I lost my mom when I was little, so I've always eaten alone. Dad working late was normal, and I never really felt lonely. I didn't think food tasted any different because of it. But eating with you, Hina, it's always enjoyable. Just as I said that, it was finally our turn to go in, and we ordered our ice cream.
Is that so? Then...
Grinning like she's plotting something, Hina suddenly says,
Here. Say,
What? Why would I do that?
Try comparing them. Ice cream fed by me versus ice cream eaten alone. Which one tastes better? Come on, this is research too.
Okay, I get it. Just not here. It's embarrassing. Maybe having someone by your side really is important.
Oh, does that mean you want more ahs from me? I'll give you as many as you want.
No, that's not it at all. Does she really love ice cream that much? Or did she just enjoy teasing me too much? Hina started ordering every popular flavor she could find.
So cold. I'm done for. Captain Shintaro, carry on the mission.
Wait, Hina, are you okay?
The heavens have forsaken us.
Excuse me, can we get a hot coffee, please? Quickly! After eating ice cream all day for research, we ended the night warming up at a hot pot izakaya.
Actually, I've always hated how most men approach me just because I'm the daughter of a company president. After a while, I started thinking no one out there would ever care about the real me.
As we neared the end of our meal, Hina quietly began opening up.
My dad saw how miserable I was and said, "Well then, I know someone good," and introduced me to you, Shintaro. You're not ambitious, and I heard you turned down Omiai offers without hesitation.
When you put it into words like that, it kinda makes me sound like a jerk.
Not at all. It just means you're a sincere person, and that's exactly why I found you so charming. I was so nervous thinking maybe I'd finally met someone who didn't see through a biased lens.
And 6 months later, after steadily growing our love, we got officially married. Another one? How many does that make now? A few days after we decided to register our marriage, the mysterious letters started arriving more frequently. She'll only bring you misfortune. Turn back while you still can, huh? What a joke. At first, I was unsettled, but now that I've started feeling truly happy with Tina, I'm no longer swayed by them. What's on my mind now is who the sender is. I need to make sure Hina stays safe. Maybe if I asked her, she would have some idea, but I would rather handle this myself than worrying her unnecessarily. I kept the letter matter to myself, and we moved forward with our marriage as planned. Hina moved into my place. Hina, have you had anything on your mind lately? Like, someone bothering you or anything?
Huh? No, nothing like that. Why do you ask all of a sudden?
Looking at her expression, she doesn't seem to be hiding anything. For now, I think we're fine. Alright then. But if anything ever comes up, tell me, okay? We're husband and wife now after all.
Why are you being so sweet all of a sudden? Melting like ice cream here. Seriously, I love you.
We decided to hold the wedding ceremony after things settled down at work, and so began our married life. Business was going well, and the ice cream we had researched ended up becoming an original soba flour blend. It was popular not just as a dessert, but also as a takeout item. The only things nagging at me were those letters, and the recent rise in bad online reviews. Good evening. One night, just as I was about to close up shop, a man appeared at the door. Good evening. I'm sorry, but we've already passed last order. I'm aware. You're Mr. Oshino, right? I just wanted to have a little chat with you. Sure. What's this about? I'm Matsuri Atono. I used to be Hina Narusawa's senior and training supervisor at her company. Oh, I see. If we had had a ceremony or reception, I would have liked to greet you properly. Due to various circumstances, we rushed to just register the marriage for now. My apologies for not being able to greet you and others who have supported my wife. Seriously now, I'm practically her second father, having raised her into a fine working adult. You would think I would at least be introduced in advance. Is it just me? Or is there a sharp edge to his tone? So, what did you want to talk about? Mr. Oshino, life with her must be tough, no? No, not at all. She's wonderful. No need to pretend. Even at work, I'm the one who has to cover for her constantly. So much trouble, I tell you. She's all smiles and charm, but whoa, is she clumsy. Total handful. Matsuri chuckled smugly, but I furrowed my brow and responded. Well, thank you for your support, but to me, she's the best wife I could ever ask for. Sorry if I upset you, but come on, you're just a humble soba shop owner, right? Someone like you marrying the daughter of a major CEO? Way out of your league. What I do or don't deserve is none of your business. This shop was passed down from my father, and I pour my heart into every bowl of soba. Don't insult it. I must have pushed him too far, because that's when Matsuri finally dropped the act. None of that matters. I'm still willing to forgive you, if you turn back now. Drop that woman. Are you okay with ruining your life? You're an idiot. Huh? Letting your emotions get the better of you and outing yourself like this. It's ridiculous. With that, I walked over to check the mailbox and found yet another one of those flyers. Yup, another one. You've been sending these, haven't you, Mr. Atono? Why would you do this? His earlier words matched the letters exactly. As soon as he saw the envelope, he started shaking. Damn it! Why? Why'd she pick some nobody soba guy like you? I fell for her first. And then they said the Omiya match was some soba shop owner? Of course I thought I had a chance. He spewed it out like it was the most reasonable thing in the world, but it made no sense at all. Still, threatening letters? You really don't understand what crosses the line, do you? Too bad these letters were a total failure. I was never going to let something like this affect me. Stuck for worse, Matsuri just glared at me. That's when Hina arrived, like she always does after work.
Hey, I'm home! Wait, what? Why are you here, Tono-senpai? Aren't you supposed to be…
That's… Hina caught sight of the letter in my hand, and once she read it, she froze. Even someone as upbeat as her immediately grasps the gravity of the situation.
Wait, you still haven't given up on me. I told you no over and over again, didn't I?
Her tone was calm, but her face showed a fury I'd never seen before. Apparently, Matsuri had persistently come on to Hina in the past.
I told you, I'm not interested in anyone who only sees me as the CEO's daughter. Your behavior became a problem at work, and you were transferred to a branch office because of it. I thought you'd finally given up after all these years, but how did you even find out who I was marrying?
I hired a private investigator from time to time. I just couldn't stop worrying about you. And then, I heard you were getting engaged to some loser soba guy. I had to protect you, so that's why.
So that's why you sent threatening letters to my kind, wonderful, amazing husband, Shintaro?
Mr. Otono, you can say whatever you want about me, but what you've done is a crime. Recently, we've had a spike in negative online reviews about the shop too. Wonder who's behind that. No, that's… Well, a disclosure request will clear that up soon enough. Threats, business interference. We'll be taking proper legal action. Oh, and one more thing. What do you think will happen once President Narusawa hears about all this? No, please, anything but that! I'm definitely telling him. It's my duty as Hina's husband to protect her.
Shintaro?
From now on, stay away from us. Forever. No way. So that means I won't get to see Hina anymore?
Of course not. I hate anyone who attacks Shintaro, especially you.
No! A final blow from the woman he had pined after for years. But at this point, the damage was done. Defeated, Atono staggered off into the darkness of the night. Hina reported Atono's stalking to her company, and as expected, the president blew up in rage. I also filed a police report, and Atono was fired. All I wanted was to protect Hina from bad people. How did it end up like this? As long as he only thinks of himself and can't reflect on what he did, getting back into society will be a tall order. He came by once to apologize, but Hina chased him off without mercy. To her, anyone who causes me trouble, no matter who they are, is unforgivable. Then again, the same goes for me.
Hina, congratulations on your wedding.
A year later, we are finally holding the wedding we had postponed. Hina looks stunning in her dress, laughing with her hometown friends.
Thanks, everyone.
It's not because she's the president's daughter. Hina's own personality is what earned their love. As I was watching them, Hina turned her gaze to me. Naturally, her friends followed her lead and stared right at me too. Is there something on my face?
For someone who plays the quiet type, you sure are crazy about me, huh?
What? Hey, Hina! The next moment, she clung to my arm and introduced me to her friends like that.
Oh, I'm jealous.
I want to meet my dream husband soon, too. Hina, be happy, okay?
It was beyond embarrassing, but if it makes her smile like that, I guess it's worth it. Let's be happy together, Hina.
Oh, jeez, finally. You finally called me Hina. I kept asking and you never would.
Well, that day I was just so focused on protecting you, so... Even now, I still feel shy saying your name like that. But I'll get used to it, because that name reminds me that I'm no longer meant to be alone.
Takizawa, please go out with me.
I don't want to get married. Are you still okay with that?
What?
My name is Ayumu Takizawa. I'm 27 and work as a security engineer at a web-based IT company. I just got confessed to, but I was trying to be honest about who I am.
No, I mean, when you ask if it's okay, I guess it's not, huh?
Hey, Takizawa, you're the talk of the office, you know.
An old friend of mine, and also the CEO of the web-based startup I work at, Shugo Yanase, approached me with a grim look on his face. Huh? What do you mean?
Don't what do you mean me? You told the girl who confessed to you that you don't want to get married and ended up getting rejected, right?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's the truth. I'd be lying if I didn't say it. Yeah, I have no desire to get married. Honestly, I think marriage is total crap.
Wait, don't tell me this is my fault. Is it because I got married that you...
Ah, right. Your wife cheated on you in your first year of marriage and had a kid with another guy, didn't she?
Can you not rub salt or koji into the wound like that?
Well, this close friend of mine is actually divorced. A textbook case of a tragic pretty boy. Can we not with the skincare metaphors? Anyway, I don't blame just you for my worldview.
So I'm partly responsible.
To me, marriage doesn't equal happiness. If anything, marriage equals misery makes more sense.
Don't say stuff like that. I still want to get married again someday.
Why do I feel this way about marriage? It started with my parents' unhappy marriage. They were always fighting when I was a kid. Things escalated into full-on household warfare. My sister, who survived that with me, ended up married to a guy who turned abusive and is now a single mom. And as for my best friend, well, you just heard that story. I honestly don't get why anyone would want to go through that again.
Oh, right, Takizawa. I have something important to tell you.
Huh? What is it, boss? Just another day, chatting with him as both a friend and my company president. I had no idea that important talk would completely change the course of my life.
Thanks for coming today, Takizawa. This is my daughter.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Takizawa. In front of me is the president of a major web company, Mizukawa, and his daughter, Haru Mizukawa. I never imagined I'd end up in an arranged marriage meeting like this. Somehow, I ended up agreeing to this meeting at Yanase's request. Not because I was forced, because I chose to. That day, Yanase told me about a huge new project from a major client. Wait, their condition for the partnership is that I go to a marriage meeting?
Yeah, it's from Mizukawa, a huge player in the industry. We can't afford to pass this up.
Apparently, they're launching a new system and want to partner with their up-and-coming company. Okay, but still, a marriage meeting as a condition? That makes no damn sense. But I owe Yanase. That's why I left my old job and joined the company he founded.
Thanks for doing this today. I appreciate you humoring my daughter's request.
Judging from how he said it, this meeting was Haru's idea. Not at all. I'm the one grateful for this opportunity.
Haha, I'd heard your company has top-level engineers. I didn't offer this job just to arrange a marriage. If that's how it felt, I apologize.
No, not at all. If that's the case, then we're honored to be considered. After chatting for a while, her father left the room, and I finally addressed her. I know it's weird to say this, but I've never wanted to get married.
I know. Yanase already told me about that.
I'm okay with it, she says, smiling without a trace of hesitation. Apparently, she works as a receptionist in the Mizukawa Company building. At first glance, she seemed quiet and reserved, but talking to her, she's cheerful and full of laughter. But deciding to get married just for the sake of a contract feels a bit...
It's okay. We're the ones who put forth this condition in the first place. It's a shady move.
That's true.
You're honest, huh?
I completely forgot to ask her why me. I was too overwhelmed by her brightness. And so, in order to succeed at work, I decided to marry her.
Good morning, Ayumu. Breakfast is ready.
Good morning. Getting greeted by my wife Haru's smile every morning is something I still haven't gotten used to. A well-balanced breakfast every day, perfectly ironed shirts. All the things I used to do myself now get done without me even asking. Still not used to this feeling. Wait, are you off work today?
Nope. I'm leaving right after I see you off.
Then you don't have to go out of your way to... You shouldn't be late for work.
Don't you want me to?
Apparently, Haru's the type who dreams about married life, a lot. She probably has her own ideals, but for someone like me who was never into marriage, it's a little uncomfortable. I don't mean to be rude, but you really don't have to do all this for me.
Huh?
Isn't it a hassle, waking up super early to make breakfast and see me off? I'm an adult. I can prep my own meals and double-check my stuff. Maybe it sounds harsh, but I clearly remember my parents' constant fights stemming from these little things. So, I don't want you going out of your way like that.
Hey, enough already.
What was that for?
I'm doing it because I want to. If you're not against it, then just accept it quietly. Now come on, give me a goodbye kiss and get to work.
Once again, I was completely overpowered by Haru, who loves shoujo manga and romance dramas.
Ah, welcome back, Ayumu.
On my way home that day, I ran into Haru on the street, also seemingly just back from work. Did you go shopping?
Yes, it's Friday, so I thought I'd prep some food for the weekend.
You don't have to stay busy even on your days off. You should use that time for yourself.
It's fine. I love cooking for you, Ayumu. Sending you off and welcoming you home, all of it makes me happy.
You're a strange one. My mom always hated cooking, so by the time my sister and I were old enough, we could pretty much make things ourselves. I always thought of it as building life skills, but maybe a part of me had felt lonely. Watching Haru smiling and cheerfully cooking for me, I felt a pang deep inside. Let me carry that for you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it looks heavy.
This feels so much like a real married couple. Thank you.
Can't say I really get that. After that, for some reason, a sudden no honorifics rule was imposed. Since then, life has changed dramatically thanks to her. On nights I get home late.
Ayumu's computer exploded.
Why here? I told you I'd be late today, didn't I? Seems like she tries to stay up for me and ends up asleep on the couch like this more often than not. And those sleep talk lines are terrifying. Well, guess I'll carry her to bed. I found myself doing things that aren't really like me, but I think I'm slowly getting used to this new daily life. That's a seriously unique snore. She must be exhausted. Seeing her passed out and snoring, I couldn't help but laugh a bit. Haha, that's some weak security. Sometimes I wonder if she's going to unload a massive complaint at me someday. But for now, just seeing her peaceful, relaxed sleeping face, it actually melts the day's stress away. I carried Haru to bed. Right now, she's in a dream.
Hey, let's play house again today.
Playhouse? Yeah, sure. This was one of her childhood memories. With both parents busy, Haru spent her weekends at a daycare facility. There, she grew attached to a boy she met and would play house with him every time, smiling like the sun.
So, Takizawa, how's that big project going?
About 3 months into married life, I went out for drinks with Yanase after work. It's going well. I'm getting along with the Mizukawa development team too. From our company, only a handful of us security engineers are on the project, myself included. Their dev team is made up entirely of Mizukawa employees at this point. So far, coordination between the dev team and us in security is going smoothly.
Still, I didn't think you'd actually go through with getting married for the sake of this project.
Sorry, he says, looking guilty. He probably thinks I made a sacrifice for his sake. I made the choice to marry. That was my decision. The condition was go on a formal meeting. Marriage wasn't required. I could have turned it down. But if we did get married, there's a chance we'd secure long-time business with a major company, right? I wanted to build up my experience as an engineer. That's what ultimately guided my decision. It might be a choice people would criticize. That's why before deciding to marry, I was upfront with Haru about my intentions, no sugarcoating. Even so, she smiled and said, if I get to marry you, then that's enough for me right now. I want to keep learning and improving as a security engineer by working with big clients. And I want to repay you. You were always there for me when I didn't want to be home as a kid.
Takizawa, I see. Hearing that makes me feel better. Still, your wife's really something. Seriously, who else would say they want to marry someone no matter the reason? She's rare. Maybe that's why she's managed to shake even a die-hard bachelor like you.
Huh?
Haven't you noticed? You're a lot gentler than you were before you got married. You laugh more now, and you're always in good health, even when work gets hectic.
I widened my eyes at Yanase's words. I hadn't realized such a change had come over me. Guess I really do owe her more gratitude.
Damn it, you're making me jealous, lucky bastard.
Despite his words, Yanase's smile is warm and genuine. I can't help but feel grateful to him too.
I had another nostalgic dream last night.
A few days later, Haru arrived at work at Mizukawa, looking very pleased, probably from dreaming her usual dream again.
You're in a good mood today, Mizukawa. How's married life?
That voice comes from her coworker, Takasugi Kyoji, who stops by the reception desk to chat.
Morning, Takasugi-kun. I mess up sometimes, but I'm really happy.
Yeah? Well, knowing you, I bet no normal guy could handle you.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Apparently, they were classmates all through grade school, middle school, and high school. There's a casual familiarity between them. By the way, at work she still uses her maiden name, Mizukawa, but legally, she's already taken my last name, Takizawa.
Well, if you ever want to talk, how about lunch today?
Good morning. As soon as she sees me walk in, Haru's face brightens like a light switching on. Takasugi looks a bit puzzled at first, but quickly regains his composure.
Good morning, Takizawa. Looking forward to working with you today.
Same here. Let's have a productive day. He's the team leader for Mizukawa's internal dev team, and lately I've had more work-related interactions with him. Good morning, Mizukawa.
Geez, why so formal? That kind of hurts, you know.
You don't need to take it personally. We're facing each other as business partners right now, so it's only natural. Watching that exchange, Takasugi seems a little stunned, a hint of confusion in his eyes.
So you two knew each other already?
Yes, actually, she's my wife. I never made a point to talk about my marriage with others. I guess Haru felt the same way.
Is that so? You're...
He clearly didn't know I was Haru's husband. His eyes went wide with surprise. Sorry for the idle chatter. I'll leave it at that. Looking forward to working with you, Takasugi.
Yes, I expect good work from you.
As I walked away after our exchange, Haru was resting her cheek on her hand, grinning dreamily.
I see him at home every day, but something about seeing him at work makes my heart flutter. Takasugi-kun, my husband's in your hands now. I've always wanted to say that. Oh, and sorry. Today, I've got lunch plans with my husband.
She didn't notice the way Takasugi's lightly clenched fist was trembling by his side. We need to act on this immediately. At the project meeting with the development team, I laid out the issue. The Mizukawa employees started murmuring. Yes, a vulnerability was found in the product under development, but
I see. That's a problem. Well, we can't afford to delay the project timeline on our side either.
Takasugi, the leader of the development team, responded firmly and flatly shut me down. Still, ignoring this could expose the product to significant risk. Our job is to find vulnerabilities and report them to the dev team to get fixed. It's up to them to do the actual fixing. Without their cooperation, nothing moves.
What matters is getting the product finished. Any product comes with some risk.
Leaving a known risk unattended affects trust. It's better to take the time to redress it. In the end, the meeting turned into an unproductive back and forth. Takasugi, he used to be open to our security team's input, but since then, he's completely stopped listening to anything we suggest. I was thinking about the sudden change in his attitude as I left the music hall building that night.
Takizawa-san, good work today.
Takasugi-san, good work to you too. He greeted me with the same usual smile, but he was one of my biggest stressors at work now. About the project. I tried to shift the conversation back to work, but he cut me off.
Still, I was shocked. I never imagined you'd be the one marrying Mizukawa.
Huh? Well, yeah, honestly, I was surprised myself. I never thought I'd get married. It all started with the sudden arranged marriage proposal. When I said I had no intention of marrying, the light vanished from Takasugi's eyes.
Ha! Of all people, you ended up with that plain girl. That's just sad. She's always been like that, you know, just dull and forgettable. Are you sure she's the one? You know, these days, divorce isn't that rare if you've got regrets.
He suddenly launched into a barrage of criticism. The old me might have agreed, might have even laughed, but now... Don't speak about my wife that way. He forced a grin, but I could see the anger behind his eyes.
Insulting her? Really? Let's be honest, who's really doing the insulting here? She's always been a hopeless romantic, always saying she could never forget someone. All our classmates used to gossip that she wouldn't date anyone because of that. So I stayed close, waiting for the right moment. Then out of nowhere, she gets married? To someone who doesn't even want to get married? Why you? I work at a big company like Mizukawa, and you're just some nobody from a startup. You're beneath me, a nobody like you.
You may be right. Maybe I'm not good enough for her. Even knowing our views on marriage were completely different, I still wondered, why me? But since we got married, I've started to change little by little. I didn't expect happiness from marriage. But living with Haru, I've started to see that maybe marriage isn't so bad after all. Coming home to her smile, it honestly feels like happiness.
That doesn't change the fact that you're taking advantage of her innocence. You seem straight-laced, but you're actually the worst kind of...
I was about to snap back at him, but then...
What are you doing, Takasugi-kun?
Haru came walking out of the building, clearly angry.
Mizukawa.
I saw you two outside and thought I'd say hi, but I figured it might be work-related and waited, but what was all that just now?
She must have overheard the conversation. From the look on her face, she caught most of it.
That rumor from back in school is true. There was someone I could never forget, but it wasn't marriage itself I was dreaming about. It was marrying that person.
Then why him? What about that unforgettable guy? You just gave up on him?
You still don't get it? That unforgettable guy is none other than Ayumu.
Huh?
I had met Haru long before Takasugi ever did. I'd completely forgotten, but we met in a daycare facility as kids. We always played house together.
Ayumu-kun is the husband. Haru is the wife.
So that means we're gonna fight?
Fight?
Because my mom and dad always fight at home. Playing house is copying them, right?
No. Ayumu-kun and Haru are totally in love.
Really?
Yep. I love Ayumu-kun, so we're getting married. And then...
We both ended up at that facility for different reasons. Me, because my parents wanted their space. Haru, because her dad was set to take over as president of the company one day. But still, she remembered me all this time.
You always teased me, called me plain, just like today. I never thought you liked me. You never confessed or anything.
Then Takasugi blushed.
Come on, don't get the wrong idea. I never said I liked you. I just meant someone like me is probably the only guy who'd put up with a hopeless dreamer like you.
You've been harboring feelings for Haru all this time, and just kept running away, didn't you? Too scared to confess and get rejected, so you kept waiting for someday. All just to protect your own pride from getting hurt. Am I wrong?
That's...
It's true that I married Haru for impure reasons, and I relied on her kindness when she still took my hand anyway. But now, Haru is my wife. I'm not letting her go because of you, and I'm not handing her over.
Ayumu.
Yeah, I still think marriage is crap. Joy and pain hit you like waves and mess with your heart. To direct such hostility toward a business partner I'm supposed to stay cordial with. And to see my wife so happy over just one word from me, it makes me think, maybe this isn't so bad. After that, I bowed to Takasugi, who stood frozen in place, and walked home holding Haru's hand. Now then, a bit about what happened after that. Takasugi couldn't hold back his hostility toward me. He rejected everything our security team proposed and threw the project into chaos. His stubbornness ended up causing a major delay, and he was removed from the project leader role.
Takizawa, thanks to your precise security measures and proposed alternatives, we've got a solid product. I hope we can continue working with your company moving forward. You did it, Takizawa. It's all thanks to you.
Yanase, I'm just glad I could be useful, and I'm the one who should be thanking you all this time. Thanks to this, Yanase's company saw a huge leap in growth, and things only got busier from there. As for Takasugi, he never got reinstated as project leader. He became so mentally unstable that he couldn't even face Haru again, whom he'd longed for all this time, and ended up quitting. If your pride ends up hurting the one you love, maybe that pride is something you'd be better off without. And as for us, later that night...
Jeez! Idiot! Why didn't you tell me about Takasugi?
That's because I only realized today that his attitude was connected to you, and I didn't want to drag you into it.
Still, if you're hurting, I want to help. You married me for work from the start anyway, right? So there's no point in holding back now. Whether it's about work or anything else, talk to me about it. Even if it's about your belly sticking out lately or your hair thinning a bit, anything.
Oh, wait, is that really what you think of me?
Anyway, no more suffering in silence. Even if I can't fix it, just venting is fine.
Seeing Haru puff up her cheeks like she could make sound effects, What even is that? I take this kind of argument any day.
Jeez, what are you laughing at?
I used to think there was no such thing as happiness in marriage, but maybe that was just my assumption. Hey, Haru, this is a little late, but can I tell you something?
What is it?
Thank you for not forgetting me, for keeping those feelings all this time, for marrying me.
You're welcome.
Joy and pain, happiness and sadness, this married life that comes in waves. I can't help but wish now that it'll last as far into the future as possible.